India's new food pyramid is vertical protein bars, vitamin drinks, AI-planned plates. There was a time when talking about a healthy diet in India meant having a thali of dal, sabzi, roti, a cup of curd, and maybe some seasonal fruit. The food pyramid started at the bottom with whole, freshly made food, cooked at home, shared with family, and always connected to the region. But over time, that pyramid has turned on its side. Today, the food pyramid looks more like a vertical stack, made up of protein bars, vitamin drinks, AI-generated meal plans, and supplements in sachets. Dr. Saurabh Arora, Managing Director, Auriga Research, shares all you need to know. This shift didn't happen overnight. The COVID-19 pandemic acted as a catalyst, reframing how we view food and wellness. Health became non-negotiable. For the first time, people started tracking daily protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals with the same intensity they track deadlines, budgets, and goals. But this heightened awareness hasn't brought us back to fresh produce and home-cooked meals as many might expect. Instead, it has pushed us towards packaged nutrition, ready-to-eat bars, infused waters, fortified breakfast cereals, and ultra-personalized meals crafted by algorithms and lab-tested formulas. Disillusionment with fresh, local food. At the heart of this transition lies a growing disappointment with our fresh food supply. The age-old promise of fresh is best is being challenged not just by convenience but by deeper concerns over safety and purity. Alarming news stories about adulterated milk, fake paneer, pesticide-laced vegetables, and antibiotic-heavy meat have fostered widespread mistrust. Viral lab reports and videos revealing the state of everyday staples like flour or turmeric have made even the most conscientious consumer uncertain about the simplest act of eating. And that uncertainty leads to a quiet but critical question: is my food really safe? Labels over ladles, trust in the package. The modern response to this mistrust is a shift towards packaged food that offers a sense of control. Items with barcodes, batch numbers, nutrition tables, and claims like 20g protein, 0 added sugar, or BPA-free packaging offer consumers a kind of safety blanket. The irony is stark: real food is being replaced by lab-designed formulations, and the unpredictability of home-cooked meals is being traded for the precision of packaged products. Today's Indian lunchbox is just as likely to contain a protein bar and flavored Greek yogurt as it is roti and sabzi. Western diets, Indian consumers. This shift mirrors a worrisome global trend. Like many Western diets, where fresh produce often makes up less than 10% of the average plate, Indian eating habits are also veering toward ultra-processed convenience. What once emphasized balance and whole ingredients has morphed into a fragmented approach: fiber here, collagen there, a protein scoop in between. Nutrition has become clinical rather than cultural. The export paradox and urban food quality. But is the consumer entirely to blame? Not quite. The erosion of trust in fresh food comes from real cracks in the value chain. Anyone who has lived abroad or near Indian agricultural zones will attest to the stark quality difference. Export-grade mangoes, basmati rice, seafood, and vegetables are often reserved for international markets. What reaches local kiranas and supermarkets is frequently bruised, mishandled, and aged poorly due to sluggish supply chains and inadequate storage. In urban India, where farm to fork often ends up farm to rot, consumers are left with little choice but to look elsewhere. And in today's world of wellness apps and algorithmic planning, elsewhere means AI-powered platforms recommending what to eat based on your blood work, sleep patterns, and gut health. Personalized vitamin kits, carb-controlled lunch boxes, and subscription meal services now offer what our kitchens once did: nutrition and trust. Rebuilding trust in real food. The challenge now lies in reclaiming that trust. If we are to restore the true meaning of eating well, we must strengthen the supply chain, investing in cold storage, improving last-mile logistics, and enforcing quality control at every step. It's time to bring nutrient-dense, single-ingredient foods to market in a way that combines safety with affordability and access. And more importantly, we must bridge the gap between farmer and urban consumer, not just with organic labels and Sunday markets, but through systemic reform and radical transparency. Swipe left for next video. The way forward from labels to land. India's food future doesn't have to end in a shrink-wrapped aisle. But if we want a better chapter, we must start by rebuilding faith in the soil beneath our plate. Until then, the pyramid remains upright and uncertain, leaning heavily on packaged precision while the promise of traditional nourishment fades into the background. Latest blogs.